Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for the month of April 2026, and let's start on with numerology. Deck, let moon be your guide as it says. So let's look at the energies for you for the month of April, and let's dive in straight without any further ado. So let's see. Cancer, what are the energies for Cancer for the month of April? And while I'm shuffling, I just would want to say that this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, maybe some bit, whole bit, or howsoever it does. So do let me know. So emotions are running high in the month of April. It's a super moon. Super moon is when the moon is really closer to the earth and it looks very big because of the proximity. And the messages which I'm getting for you, Cancer, is that your emotions are running high due to proximity of something. It could be a situation, a person, or something. Of course, it always is. But there is something in the past which triggers emotions as well. But for most of you, I'm sensing this could be something, a proximity which kind of brings up these emotions again, even if it's from the past. So you need to be mindful of how you are tackling it, and it is all right. If emotions are running high, you just don't need to shove them, push them under the carpet. Identify it, identify the reason, have a word with them, invite them into your heart, and ask them what is it that is a reason, and have a conversation. Generally, we shy away from emotions which are so called labeled as negative, but life is full of all the emotions, and full spectrum is all we all humans will experience in their lives. So it is all right to experience these emotions, Cancer. You just need to allow it to come to the surface. If it has come to the surface, in most of the scenario, I do see that it is coming to the surface, then you need to have a conversation with that emotion. Try and see that what are they trying to convey to you, and what is it that wants uh, in your emotional self needs to be addressed now, and what is that your mind is bringing up for you for now. And when you have that third party perspective to things, and as we call it Shakshi Bhav, then things are different, because then you're not impacted as much as you otherwise might be. So this is beautiful. Abundance, and isn't it beautiful? Look at this. The beauty of this card is so vibrant, and these flowers, these are not the flowers which a gardener has kind of planted. These are wild flowers. These are the divine flowers, because the divine is the gardener for these, and they kind of spread across even in any situation, in any of course the conditions are to be right and the season has to be there, but they're not tamed is what I mean to say, and they just kind of grow, and they look so beautiful, and they sometimes in some of the places they just kind of run into miles and miles. And do let me know if you live around in any of these places. It'll be nice to know in the comment box if you can kind of pen it down. And here, these emotions are linking up, is what it's surfacing for you. So, what I'm saying that these emotions are beautiful, though it's wild, though it's untamed. But you also need to realize that these emotions are here for a reason, and everything is beautiful. Not only that these flowers are beautiful, that even the grass in the background is kind of accentuating it and making them appear beautiful. So everything makes sense in this life. You just don't have to shove it down, you just don't have to push it down the carpet, as I said before. So address it in a way, and gently be gentle with it. So and there is abundance. What I see is that this could be of various or variety of nature. It could be abundance in the material world. It could be abundance of the joyous moments which you relish in the month of April. It could also be that when you realize that, oh my God, it was just simple. I just had to address few things, and then you have this aha moment. Then you have this enlightenment, and then you say, wow, things are beautiful the way it is. And isn't that beauty of being abundant? And then here I see three of these cards which popped up together. This is Two of Swords, this is King of Wands, and Knight of Swords. Two of the Swords, it's like the mental runabout, and there you are sitting as a leader, as somebody who is confident of the emotions. So here it's really nice that you have to, but when you are sitting on that comfortably on that couch, knowing what it all holds, holding on to your passion. But then there is this, the month may start on with a conflict in your head, right or wrong, left or right, which direction to choose. And there could be a conflict in your head, in your mind, in your heart, in your surrounding. It could be the two choices which you need to make, etc. And that should be fine. But several times the guidance for you, I'm sensing here, Cancer, is that close your eyes, get into your heart space, and evaluate things, of course, with your, the pros and cons, right and wrong, the way you give task to your brain, your mind, let it do the job. But then go into your heart space and choose what feels right. And love is always is right choice. So think through what does that mean, and also make the choice through what do you feel passionate about, where does your heart lie. And you see that smile on the face is priceless, because that is what this choice will do. And you are sitting firm. There could be some choices which you need to make for some of you as a leader, because you need to make that choice, you need to make that decision, and do that from the space of comfort, do that from the space of not in the rush energy is what I mean. If there is any rush energy, if there's any push, you just need to kind of not let that impact you. Rather get into that space, quite nice space, and then make that choice. It should not be rushed. Is again, the energy of this card is definitely I'm picking up as rush, charge. There could be some sense of urgency in this decision making as well, that you need to do that fast. There is a timeline hanging around it, and that is okay. See, timeline can hang around, things can move the way it is, but you can always find your calm, comfortable space. Even in and the best place to find that calm, comforting space in this moment, in the now. And I mean, to share my experience, when the first time it's all, in the bookish thing, be in the now, be now in the present. But when you really experience now, the present, it's so calming. And in any space, and in the most disturbing spaces, and even when people are crowding around, you can get into the space and feel calm. And if any of you have heard the name Muji, he's a saint. And I did long time ago. I did something along with. I found that on a video of his, and I tried it. And for the first time, when I really got into that space of now and in the present moment, how that feels. Now I can slip into that whenever I want to. And that's a very empowering state to be in. That's a very beautiful state to be in. That feeling of being in the now, in the present. Everything is happening now in the present. So even if it is a timeline hanging and you have to decide, it takes few seconds to get into that space of now in the present moment. That's where the entire universal energy is circulating and passing through the whole world, and the universe is revolving, the earth is moving around and spinning, and we are sitting on it and spinning without even realizing. And I'm doing this reading for you guys, but still you can find that moment and you can connect with that universal energy and take that, and it doesn't take long. for you to do that. So it's fine. You may have those moments wherein you have to make that decision, find that quite nice space, and then decide from that space is the guidance for you, Cancer. So now let me pull a few more cards. I know that it got a little longer. It got a little, kind of, I had to give that perspective. But then what is the point? If I have to just keep reading because, yeah, people don't watch, people don't have patience. It's an age of shorts. It's an age of, reels wherein people don't have patience. I'm okay for those people to just watch it for 5 minutes and then move on. And those who need to stick on will get the value from it. And then I've got the Page of Swords. A lot of mental space energy for you. A lot of mental space energy. And yeah, see, here we got the 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. So some heart space is coming in now in the second. But I'm sensing that heart space energy is coming through when you're settling that space and when you're kind of shifting into the space of don't be rushed into it is what I mentioned, but also mind your tongue. When I say mind your tongue, it is about what you say to others. Don't be that in that space of brutal. Well, I speak the truth and the way it is. Good, Cancer. But you also need to learn in this situation, or if you're getting into that energy of giving that blunt energy to people around you, then you're going to bruise them. And trust me, if the house around is burning, you cannot sit in the peace. So be mindful of what you say and how you speak. And you have that abundance energy. It's the replication of that. So maybe some of you are really getting that promotion which you've been wanting for, getting that pay hike, or from the material aspect of it, or some of you are getting that peace of mind in your home space, and the wisdom from the elders, and maybe they're visiting you or something. Your loyal furry friends are around you. You're finding comfort in that. You're finding friends and family there, and abundance of that is also lining up for you, Cancer. And this is the heart space energy and the turbulence in the mind is not just the brain. It's a larger aspect when you say mind. And in Hindi, the word is man. Man is the combination, right? So it is just not the brain which is doing the calculation, and this it's a larger thing. And here I'm sensing that in your heart space also you might find some turbulence, but you are finding that peace no matter how turbulent the things are around, and that's what you need to do, Cancer. And then you will have those moments, and then you will realize that, see, there are times when we are in a party, there's a lot of joyous things happening around, but we are not in that happy state, and we are in that difficult mental space, and we don't enjoy any bit of it. But when you are in that happy space, and even when you are alone, that you would enjoy that space. So I can realize that many of you are longing for that space when you can be yourself and find that joyous moment within your heart, within your space. And then it doesn't matter whether you are with people or without them, you have that happy space which you have captured onto, and you will get those moments here, Cancer. I surely see that. Let me pull out some angel guidance as a closing card for you, and let's see what the energies are. What is the angel guidance for my dear Cancer? What is the angel guidance for the month of April for Cancer? What is the guidance? Let me cut the deck. Is what okay. Just one shuffle. Very nice. It just very prominently popped out. It just flew. And these are two cards. All right. So the first card which I am going to read is Faith. And you need to have faith in whatever your belief system is, and you can have faith in your own intuitions as well. You can have faith in universe, of course, angels, guides, divine, whosoever is your ishta or whosoever you believe in. So faith is a powerful quality that it moves mountain. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people or situations. Use common sense and discernment and never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and higher powers. Pray with integrity from your still wise center, and that's what I was talking about. And I think this is more of a confirmation that yes, this is what the thing is, that you need to kind of tap into that space. Pray with integrity from your still wise center and know that your request will be granted. Act as if it has already manifested. This is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. I have faith in the support of the universe. This is the affirmation. You can say as much as you like. Then I would also want to read this detachment one. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, that it is chain which binds you to the lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angel to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. And I think some of you are getting manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. So let go whatever you need to let go. Those lower emotions, those people who are toxic, those people who are not serving you anymore, those situations which doesn't serve you anymore, or it could be any other thing which is applicable in your case. So do let me know how it resonates with you, and thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Have a lovely month ahead. Om Shri Matre Namah.